Hey guys, Nick Drossos. I'm here with world-class striking coach, Sandro Fur. Sandro, what are your 3 favorite street fight combos?
Oh, wow. Like I have many. Thing is I like to use a lot of feints. I like to use simple but yet effective techniques, but it's a lot of distance control, feints, and motions.
Okay.
So look, like I'm gonna throw you one out here. It's a famous jab, step down, jab, step down, but step off the line. So go hop, hop, and throw that overhand right.
Show it again slowly. So you go here,
I'm gonna
up,
throw the
boom.
jab. I'm gonna fake jabbing.
Oh, you're faking.
Yeah, so watch, like I'm throwing the jab straight to the face. I'm going 1, now my left leg steps off the line because I'm jabbing down to his thigh. So it's some sort of a flick, so his eyes are gonna look down. So I'm going jab, flick. Now, because I'm off the line, my right hand goes over my shoulder and my knuckles turn over. Like if you guys watch properly, I'm not just haymaking because that's where I can break my thumb and break my fingers. I make sure I turn over my knuckles, so it's my 2 knuckles which are gonna get the impact. Now,
and where are you aiming exactly?
I'm actually aiming behind the ear, the neck, the temple, the jawline.
So anything here. So you're not aiming for the chin. You're
Never aiming for there. Why? Because I'm aiming for that red zone. So between the temple and shoulder, that's where I'm aiming for. Thing is
so temple to shoulder. This is
this is your red zone. Thing is, what I usually love to do is I always aim between those two, between the temple and the shoulder, so you'll never miss. So even if you're not properly timed, it's always gonna hit. It's gonna hit here, it's gonna hit here, it's gonna hit here. So
you're still.
The thing is,
when you're aiming, when I'm aiming, I'm just basically going anything back here.
It's all about your footwork. Like your footwork's gotta step off the line. Step.
Boom.
You see? So right here, so look at my right hand. Your face is not in the way. So first things first.
Are you landing the jab or you're faking the jab?
I'm throwing the jab.
You're going boom.
So I'm throwing it.
Boom.
If I land it, I land it. If I don't, I don't.
Doesn't matter.
What's important is that I get off the line and I throw that overhand right.
Nice.
So I'm gonna pop the jab, step off the line, boom, and I throw. Now, if I don't land, then I could throw in like that double leg takedown. Like I could step back off the line. Like I could step in, step out.
Nice.
The thing is that you're not in trouble. So when you're being offensive, you're actually thinking defensive too, because if it doesn't work, whoop, like you're right back out.
Right to the side.
Reset.
Nice.
So don't throw and stay there. That's one of my faves, which actually works like for a lot of professionals.
I've seen it because I've seen your guys pull some of that stuff.
So yeah, like I've been doing this for many years, guys. Look, I come from a Kyokushin background, boxing. I've been around some of the best fighters on the planet. I had the honor and privilege to work alongside Firas Zahabi at TriStar Montreal. Now I'm at TriStar West. Like there's another TriStar North now. So we're always surrounded by some of the most experienced coaches, experienced fighters. So when you're in an array of, like, it's a soup, it's mixed up with everybody that has knowledge from all over the world. Be it judo, jiu-jitsu, Greco-Roman wrestling, Muay Thai, Dutch-style kickboxing, boxing, mixed martial arts striking. It's an array of stuff. And myself being from Kyokushin, knockdown fighting. So I could say, you know, like you're always learning. So if you could put this in a melting pot, like you got a good striker.
What would be the second?
The second, well, this is, you know, like personally, Nick, like I wouldn't use this in a street fight, but if it's going to come out of nowhere, this is going to probably work. Pop the jab. The jab is the most important strike in all combat sports. If you see somebody that says the jab is not important, please run away from that gym. Combat sports, boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA, jab is essential. Now, my second one, pop the jab. You always start with that. Step over the foot. Throw the spinning back fist. If that doesn't land, your insurance plan, double back fist. Come right back.
Bam.
Step over the foot. Boom. Now come right back.
Boom.
That's it. Now make sure it's the ridge of the punch.
Yeah.
Now make sure that you don't hit.
Can you go with the blade? You can go with the blade.
You can go with the blade, but it's all about your distance control. So when you're going to throw that jab, it's all distance. So you're stepping. Make sure if he's far away, throw that spinning back fist. So make sure like it's the ridge. It's more of a hammer fist.
Yeah.
So hit him here.
Boom.
If it doesn't work because he's coming, whoop, step out.
And you step back
and
off it.
Step off it. So the thing is,
so let me just see. So you go tack,
step, boom,
tack,
keep coming, boom,
boom.
That's it. See, so we're here. You were jabbing.
Boom.
Step off the lane. Boom. Get out.
Boom.
That's it. So the thing is, if he's close range, well, then you can throw the spinning elbows. It's the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
If I'm here, I'm going jab, step in,
Boom, boom.
so I can throw the elbows. That's more Muay Thai based.
Boom.
That's more very Muay Thai. So the thing is if you got distance control, you step off, throw the spinning back fist. He keeps coming, boom, so he lands straight into that double back fist. Now
And the same thing in close quarter with the elbow.
Same thing with close quarters. Close quarters, you're here, pop, up,
Boom.
out.
Yeah, I've seen you do that. I've seen his fighters do that you train, that do a lot of that.
Yeah, you know, so
One guy knocked somebody out in one of the fights with that back spinning kick.
Long time ago. Yeah.
What about any kicks? Would you?
Kicks, look, like if you want to go street fighting, right?
Yeah.
Like it's all based on that. You see, like I wouldn't recommend throwing kicks in street fights because a lot of guys are nervous, they bull rush, they're probably on some substance, on alcohol, drugs. So if you're gonna throw a roundhouse kick and you miss, maybe there's 90% of the time like he's gonna barge in on you and throw you down. The only one which I would probably suggest is being nasty like a John Jones. Like it's more of an oblique kick, so you throw the kick on the outside. That's it. That's the one which I would recommend if you're in situations.
So I have a surprise kick that works often because people don't expect it. It's boom, straight through the body.
Like the Maigiri, which is straight to the face, straight to the sternum. That could stop a guy dead in his tracks.
But you need the flexibility, you need the
training,
you need the balance.
To my opinion, Nick, thing is if you're in the street, of course, like we're talking street, we're wearing running shoes and boots, so that's where we can call it a maigiri. So it's more of a toe stab. So you toe stab with the leg in the front, he comes forward, boom. So you toe stab right to the bladder or right to the sternum. That'll stop anybody in his tracks. If he's drunk, he's on any drugs, he'll come forward, boom, and you're stabbing straight in. Which I recommend. You should have running shoes, you should have boots on because you don't want to break your toes on that. Thing is there's two kicks. There's the maigiri with the front leg, so it's more of a toe stab, and the oblique kick, which if anybody wants to bull rush you, well, you're going to take out his knee. I personally like stuff like this.
Boom,
because I'm flexible, because I like to kick you in the neck, the inside low kick, and the shot straight to the liver.
The neck is definitely a good one, but again, you need the balance.
You need flexibility. So if we're talking that, like, I'm not going to suggest that because a lot of people don't have that type of flexibility. Like a lot of fighters do, a lot of athletes can do that.
You got to train for this stuff.
Exactly. You know, so a lot of people which are in the street or they work in the club environment or work, you know, in that environment where, you know, like they won't have the opportunity to throw head kicks. Like it's, you know, it's very movie type stuff.
And so you worked as a bouncer too. A lot of it's close quarter, right?
Yeah, like I worked as a cooler. Like I hate to say bouncer. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I worked as a cooler for many years, in the years of Nick too.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you want to learn more, check out Sandro. I'll put his link in the comment box. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell.